Hello, my dear dedicated students. So, in today's video, we're going to discuss all the possible questions that could appear from Macbeth, Act 3, Scene 2. So, are you ready? Let's begin. So, the first question: who does Lady Macbeth enquire about in the beginning of the scene? Is it A. Malcolm and Donalbain, B. Fleance, C. Macbeth, or D. Banquo? So, who does Lady Macbeth enquire about? She enquires about Banquo to the servant. If he is still in the palace or if he has left. Yes. Okay, moving on to the next question. What does nots had, alls spent? Where our desire is got without content mean? So what does the following lines mean? A. We have gained nothing and everything is lost. B. When we got what we wanted, we are still unhappy. C. Having thoughts that should have died along with the men they killed. Or D. She is finally content that they have achieved what they intend to achieve. So, what does the following lines mean? Have you marked your answer? Okay. So, the answer is option A and B. So, nots had all spent means we have gained nothing and everything is lost. Where our desire is got without content means we have got what we wanted, but we are still unhappy without any contentment. That is what Lady Macbeth means. Yes. Okay, next one. Why did Lady Macbeth say it's safer to be that which we destroy? So, why did she say this particular line? Is it A, because they will get praise from everyone? B, they can reach heaven? C, they don't have to be tormented by anxiety of the mind? Or D, so that they don't have to spend all the time plotting murders? And the answer is option C. She says it is safer to be that which we destroy, means it's safer to die than to be the murderer because they don't have to be tormented by the anxiety of the mind. Okay, quickly moving to the next one. What thoughts is keeping Macbeth company in his chambers? Is it A, his thoughts about expanding the empire? B, thoughts of how blessed he is to have Lady Macbeth as his wife? C, thoughts on how to eliminate all his enemies? Or D, gloomy and sad thoughts? So, what kind of thoughts is keeping Macbeth company in his chambers? He's all alone with gloomy and sad thoughts. Okay, I hope you're getting the answers right. Moving to the next one. How does Lady Macbeth pacify Macbeth? What does she say? So, how does Lady Macbeth pacify him? Lady Macbeth asks her husband as to why he is keeping to himself, and that too with sad and gloomy thoughts, which should have died along with the men that they have killed. She also says that if you can't fix it, then you should not think about it again. As what is done is done. So first she says that the sad and gloomy thoughts should have died along with the people who they had killed. And second she said, if you can't fix it, then you should not think about it again. What is done is done. Okay. Why does Macbeth say, we have scorched the snake, not killed it? A. That Duncan is still alive as a spirit and not fully dead. B. We have not completely eliminated our enemies. C. We haven't done any sin and that they don't have to be blamed. Or D. He is in delusion and troubled by his action. So what does we have scorched the snake but not killed it mean? He says that we have not completely eliminated our enemies. Yes. What will happen if the snake that is just scorched do once she will close and be herself? So what does Macbeth say? Macbeth says that once the snake fully recovers, they will once again be threatened by the fangs of the snake. So who is they? They is Macbeth and his wife. They will once again be threatened. So what does he mean to say by this? He means to say that they have not completely eliminated their enemies and that the enemies are just wounded. And once they become powerful like before, he will be in danger again. Or you can say they means Lady Macbeth and Macbeth will be in danger again. This part is important. Okay, moving on to the next one. Why does Macbeth want the entire universe to fall apart and both the heaven and the earth to suffer? Again, important question. Pay attention. So Macbeth has been eating his meals in fear and spending his nights tossing and turning with nightmares. So he has been in such mental agony that Macbeth feels that it is better that the world falls apart so that he does not have to suffer such mental afflictions, and it is better that he rather be dead. So that is why he wants the entire universe to fall apart, because he is in agony and he has so much mental afflictions that he says it is better to be dead than to eat his meals in fear and toss and turn with nightmares at night. Okay, the next question. Whom we to gain our peace have sent to peace. So who says the following lines to whom? The answer is it is Macbeth who says the following lines to Lady Macbeth. So does Macbeth achieve peace or did Duncan achieve it? So he says in order to achieve peace, we have killed King Duncan. But does he achieve it? Let's see. Though Macbeth murdered King Duncan to achieve peace, he has not had any peace of mind since then. He says that Duncan lies in his grave peacefully, not troubled by life, and nothing worse can happen to him. So unfortunately, Macbeth has not achieved any peace of mind, but Duncan has. Okay, again coming to an important part. Macbeth says, treason has done its worst, nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further. So explain this line. Why does Macbeth says that? So Macbeth says that their treason towards Duncan was the worst that could happen to Duncan. Now he lies peacefully in his grave where no steel or poison or domestic rebellion or foreign invasion can trouble him, while Macbeth is troubled and can face all the above because he is still alive. So the worst that had to happen has been done, which is killing King Duncan. Now nothing worse can again happen to him. Okay. How does Lady Macbeth ask Macbeth to behave among the guests tonight? A. Sad and forlorn. B. Indifferent and innocent. C. Bright and jovial. Or D. Conceal his troubled looks. So she asks Macbeth to, one is option D, to conceal his troubled looks and look bright and jovial. Correct. Next one. How does Macbeth ask Lady Macbeth to behave with Banquo? A. Present him eminence with both eyes and tongue. B. Give him special attention. C. Stay away from him so that he does not feel suspicious. Or D. Flatter him and must shower him with honors. Okay, have you marked your answer? It is answered. A. Yes, present him eminence with both eyes and tongue. Give him special attention and also flatter him and shower him with honors. It is option A, B, and D. He definitely does not want Lady Macbeth to stay away from him, but rather flatter him and honor him. When Lady Macbeth tells Macbeth that he has to leave all this, what does Macbeth say? So he says that his mind is full of scorpions and he has no peace knowing that Banquo and Fleance are still alive. So therefore he says that he can't leave all of this. Next, what comforting line does Lady Macbeth tell Macbeth when he says that his mind is full of scorpions and knowing that Banquo and his son are still alive? So what is the comforting line Lady Macbeth says? A. They can't live forever. B. She will plot and plan their murder too. C. He is crowned the king and not them. Or D. She will support him in all his decisions. And the answer is option A. Yes, she says that they can't live forever. They will also die. And that comforts Macbeth. Next one. Why does Macbeth mention the bats flying through the castle before Hecate's summons and the beetles hum announcing the arrival of night time? So why does he mention all of this? A. That it's time for dinner. B. That the day ends and the night time has come. C. That dreadful deeds will happen before nightfall. Or D. To indicate the arrival of Banquo back into the palace. So why does he mention the bats flying and the beetles humming? He wants to indicate that dreadful deeds will happen before nightfall. Yes. Does Macbeth share his intentions and plans with Lady Macbeth? Explain. So does he share? No, Macbeth does not share his plans. He tells her that it is better that she is oblivious and knows about it only once it is done so that she can applaud it. So therefore he does not share it with her. What does Macbeth ask the sealing knight to do? A. Put all the people to sleep so that his actions are not seen. B. Scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day. C. With its bloody and invisible hands to tear Banquo's hold on life. Or D. Bring thunder and lightning that will shake up this universe. What does Macbeth ask the sealing knight to do? Do you know the answer? It is option B. Scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day. And he asked the sealing knight that with its bloody and invisible hands to tear Banquo's hold on life. And next, what does Macbeth mean by light thickens and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood? So why does he say this? A. The inauspicious crow shows the presence of bad omen. B. The weather is changing and a storm is approaching. C. His plans will work. Or D. The day is turning to night. What is the answer? He mentions all of this to show that the day is finally turning into night. What is the inference of things bad begun make strong themselves by ill? Is it A, things accomplished by bad deeds can grow stronger only through more bad deeds? Or is it B, no matter what the actions may be, good will always triumph over evil? Is it C, it is futile to have ambition because at the end fate will play its game? Or is it D, Macbeth feels stronger than ever before because of his evil deeds? So what does this line mean? It means things accomplished by bad deeds can grow stronger only through more bad deeds. That is why he's justifying his actions to kill Banquo and Fleance, because he says that to accomplish more and become stronger, I have to do more bad deeds. And the last question, what bond does Macbeth ask the sealing knight to cancel and tear to pieces? A, his friendship with Banquo. B, his loyalty of Duncan. C, Banquo's threat to power. Or D, Banquo's bond with his son and others. So what bond is he talking about? The answer is Banquo's threat to his power, Macbeth's power. And he want that to end. And that's the end of all the questions. So we had a thorough revision of this entire scene, isn't it? Please share this video among your friends and I hope you are a subscriber by now. If not, subscribe right now. Thank you. God bless and I'm praying for each one of you.